Spencer Lewis here for Inside Track TV. We're hanging out at the Velocity 250 weekend, and I'm here with the driver of the number 29 limited late model out of Golden Beach, Florida, representing Sunset Speedway. It's the Frequent Flyer Sean Grosman. And Sean, you tried something a little bit new for 2012. How did the season work out for you?
It was great. I mean, we had the typical teething pains you'd have with any new race car, but the guys at McCall and Tom Walters quickly got it going in the right direction. We had the normal teething pain half season, and from half season on, I'd say we had a solid run.
Now, you had 2 straight seasons racing under the Stompin' Tom Motorsports banner. You broke off a little bit this year and started your SMG Motorsports branch all on your own with your new chassis. How did the day-to-day operations change?
They really didn't change much other than I owned the car and some of the equipment. Tom still prepared the car during the week. We still run side by side as a team. So it was really just the nature of what equipment was owned by who. So it worked out phenomenal.
Now, did the brand new McCall chassis run any different than the Fletcher by McCall car that you had last season?
Oh yeah, it's night and day different. I mean, he just builds the best stuff around. I mean, it just reacts differently, allows us the ability to tune it quicker and finer and make small adjustments that you need at these races. When you have such a deep field, these guys, they're not big changes you need to make to be faster, they're little changes. So.
Now, with a quality piece underneath you, have you found that you're able to attack the track differently than you did in seasons past?
Oh yeah, it lends itself a lot more to my driving style, liking to go deeper into the corners, getting on the gas a little harder, because it just sticks and does what you want to do, and when it doesn't, you have a handful of adjustments to get it to do it.
Now, you had a mid-season hiatus there. I know you had some family commitments. You went on a vacation to Europe for 3 weeks, I believe.
Yeah.
But you managed to come back, and you were in fine form right off the bat. There was no race rust whatsoever. How did you keep yourself sharp when you were gone?
Well, we came back, and the first thing we did was we booked a test day here and dropped in, which was just to get me back, shake off the cobwebs and play with the car, because the temperature changed a little bit. It just became a different season at that point, technically, and we wanted to make sure everything was there, and so when we came back for the first race, it was ready to go. Now,
feature win just a couple of weeks back, that definitely has to be the highlight of the season.
It was great. It indicates, it puts the exclamation mark at the end of the season. It lets all the guys know we're going in the right direction. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm the driver. There's a lot of guys behind this program who put in countless hours.
Now, to have a finish the end of the season the way you have, I mean, you had a great run in our Labor Day Invitational. The car qualified strong today, and you had the feature win. I mean, that has to make you feel real good about 2013.
Yeah, I mean, I think going into it, we know the direction we need to go to with the car, which takes a lot of the guesswork out, which means we'll just come out really hard at the gate, and we've got much loftier expectations for next season.
Now, I got to ask, are you chasing a championship next season? Is that what we're going to be looking at for this number 29 squad?
Yeah, I think we could do it. I think we've got the program in place to do it. We'll make some changes over the winter that we've already started to discuss, and we'll come out with a heavy testing schedule, which I like, and I think we could. I think we can be a solid top 5 contender, and I'd like to say we have a shot at it.
Now, crate versus built, I mean, that's been the debate this season and in past seasons as well in the limited late model division. Within your stable alone, you got Stompin' Tom running on a crate motor. You've got your Stefco power. Do you feel as though your feature win a couple of weeks ago kind of put that one to bed for a while?
I think each has its pluses and minuses depending on how the night goes. I mean, the crate is a nice drivable piece, and I'm not saying it's not the thing for us to try next year, but we'll have it built in the stable too. We'll try both, but they both have their pluses and minuses, and I think depending on which way the track's going, they each night one may favor the other.
Do you have one competitor out here, maybe minus your teammate, that you enjoy running alongside more than anybody else?
Well, I really get along with Jason Whitty. He's just a class act, a nice guy to hang with. So I'd like to say I've got Jason Whitty. There's just a handful of really nice guys. This field is just full of guys, I mean, we enjoy racing with. So, I mean, there's not a bad one really in the lot.
Now, you come from a real strong road racing background, but as good as you are in this car, do you think the day will come that you'll feel more comfortable in a late model than you did in some of your road racing equipment?
I think we're there now. I've been asked that question a bunch of times. I consider me a stock car guy now. It's I mean, I think we're to that point where I'm pretty comfortable in here.
It's good to know that we've converted you, and it's only taken 3 seasons, my friend.
I'm a convert.
Go ahead and thank those sponsors.
You've got the guys from McCall Racing, Stefco, Jamie, Bill, my crew, all the guys from Tom Walters' side of it, and Flagship, Rylex Glass and Mirror. here, landing strip for your eyes only. Spencer Lewis, the best in the business.
Now I gotta ask, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Flying up from Golden Beach almost every week, what are the frequent flyer miles looking like right now?
I'm embarrassed to admit, when the stewardesses start knowing you by first name and what you like to drink, you've logged a lot of miles.
That just means you're balling, my friend. You're a high roller.
We're, I don't know about that, but we're putting miles.
There you go, folks. Brand new piece this season. He had a great 2012. Driver the number 29 out here at Sunset Speedway. It's the frequent flyer, Sean Grosman. Sean, thanks so much.
Thanks, Ben.